last weekend, but hey, how can we not celebrate the brilliance of Real Madrid when it comes to winning Champions League? The Spanish Giants are the kings of Europe again, having taken the trophy home for a record 15th time. They always know how to win when it matters the most, and that's exactly what they did against Borussia Dortmund. They were nowhere near the best for most of the match, but found a way to win, as they've done previously in the competition as well as this season. And in the seasons before, Real stumbled along in the first half as they were held back by the intensity of Borussia Dortmund's approach. Real, though, put themselves in the lead with a Dani Carvajal header 16 minutes before the final whistle, before Vinicius Jr. He added a second 9 minutes later to win the Champions League once again. What a win for Real Madrid, and what a story. Now, there was plenty of emotions on display. Real Madrid players presented the Champions League trophy to thousands of fans inside the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. The Blancos added another chapter to their already astonishing love affair with European soccer's elite club trophy by claiming a 2-0 win over Dortmund in the final on Saturday. They were crowned for the 15th time, but look at the excitement among the fans as well as the team. Real Madrid captain Nacho Fernandez called themselves the kings of Europe, the world and the universe, rightfully so, in the way they have performed throughout the season. Toni Kroos, who has already recently announced that he would retire at the end of the season, he was cheered by the crowd. There was Luka Modric, the 38-year-old, confirmed that he'd be staying at the club. So it was all good news for Carlo Ancelotti and his boys. As the world celebrates Real Madrid, Barcelona legend Lionel Messi also thinks they are the best team in the world. In an interview with Infobay, he admitted that Real Madrid is the best team in the world right now. He said, and I quote, if we are talking results, it's Real Madrid. If we're talking playing style, I personally like Guardiola's Manchester City a lot, and I believe that every team he coaches will be special. So playing style, Manchester City are the best. Results, it's Real Madrid, he explained. Messi's statement shouldn't be surprising considering that Real Madrid conquered another Liga and Champions League double this year. Of course, he went out of his way to suggest that Manchester City play better football than Real Madrid, but that's expected, knowing that he still has a good relationship with Pep Guardiola. Real Madrid have indeed been the world's best team this year, and Juan Madrista should definitely win the upcoming Ballon d'Or, so Messi is not wrong there. Real Madrid forward Vinicius Jr. was named the Champions League's Player of the Season by UEFA's Technical Observer panel on Monday. Vinicius played 10 matches in the competition for Champions Real, scoring 6 goals and assisting in 5. He was on the score sheet when Real beat Borussia Dortmund in the final on Saturday, earning his second Champions League medal with the club. The UEFA panel also named Real midfielder Bellingham the best young player of the competition. The 20-year-old England international scored 4 goals and provided 5 assists in 11 appearances. The Goal of the Season award also went to a Real player with Federico Valverde's late first-time volley strike against Manchester City at home in the quarterfinals, taking the honour. The goal assisted by Vinicius ensured a 3-3 result for the hosts, who went on to win the tie on penalties. The time for hard luck stories and excuses is over for England as they head into Euro 2024 with expectations of a first major men's trophy since 1966 justifiably sky high. Gareth Southgate's squad will be unsurpassed in terms of quality in Germany, and any scenario other than Harry Kane holding the trophy on July 14th will be regarded by their fans as an underachievement. The head coach who took over in 2016 with England at a low has an enviable cast to choose from. And while there are still legitimate concerns about their defence, England clearly have the firepower to go all the way. Captain Kane will lead from the front after an incredible first season at Bayern Munich, where despite not winning a trophy, he has smashed more scoring records. Midfielder Jude Bellingham has been equally impressive in his first season at Real Madrid. The 20-year-old settling in instantly and becoming the leader of a team that cruised to the La Liga title and won the all-important Champions League final. Manchester City's attacking midfielder Phil Foden has taken his game to new heights this season, as have Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice at Arsenal, while Ollie Watkins has emerged as a striker capable of taking some of the load off Kane. While still youthful, England's squad also have the experience of the pressure associated with reaching the business end of big tournaments like the Euro. The pain of a loss to Italy on penalties in the 2020 final and a quarter-final defeat by France at the Qatar World Cup will fuel their desire to shed the nearly men tag. Bellingham was an unused substitute at Wembley against Italy in the ill-fated Euro 2020 final. But Southgate's likely starting lineup for their opener against Serbia in Gelsenkirchen will be considerably stronger, as will his options off the bench. Some England fans remain critical of Southgate's cautious approach, accusing him of failing to unlock the squad's full potential against top opposition. But there is no question he has raised standards on and off the pitch during his tenure. With uncertainty about whether he will remain at the helm beyond the summer and talks of him potentially replacing Erik ten Hag at Manchester United, this could well be his last opportunity to cement his legacy. England should make light work of a group containing Serbia, Slovenia and Denmark. But the key will be how Southgate will use the many tools at his disposal in the most effective way as the tournament progresses. Okay, that was a short little segment for you on football this week. I've got to say goodbye, but before we go, animal oracles predicting soccer results are nothing new, but one university in Germany has gone for a different approach for the upcoming European Football Championships. Enjoy this. Goodbye.
We have managed to grow relatively few germs on a petri dish with a culture medium, so that the distribution of the colonies that these germs form can then be used to predict a soccer result. We interpret this as follows. The more colonies grow in a team's penalty area, the more goals against them will be scored. And so we try to use the distribution of microbes on the petri dish to predict how the game will end. This is the prediction of the opening match between Germany and Scotland. And you can see a relatively clear victory for the German team here. We have a lot more colonies in the Scottish 18-yard box than in the German one. And that already suggests that the Germans will score more goals than the Scots. So we predict a clear victory for the German team in the opening game. There are a lot of animals that try to predict football results. Elephants, octopuses, but of course that's stressful for the animals. And that's why we thought we'd try it with microorganisms.
One of southern India's largest cities is facing a water crisis in Bengaluru.
Water is constantly not coming. From the past 2 months, we are not having some water also.
The citizens deserve water security at the very least.
We are going office without bath.
The acute water shortage really leading to citizens resorting to use of even private water tankers in multiple areas.
This and more. Streaming on News 9 Plus. News is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
He turned pro in 1993 possibly. I had a lot of pressure being Milkha Singh's son.
You got to understand the pluses and the minuses of an individual.
Progress equals to success.
World premiere on the 8th of June, only on News 9 Live.
Why is the state not looking at putting an embargo on that?
As a Telangana person, I will not accept.
How do ordinary folks deal with this?
The confidence is certainly back in the market.
Do tighten your seat belt so that you can withstand volatility.
I have one humble request to all the viewers of News 9 is that please don't go, there will be a lot of choppiness, there will be a lot of volatility. Look at long term, don't look at short term. Buy quality, don't buy quantity, and wish you all the very best.
हमारा टाइम आ गया है और रहेगा.
This and more. Streaming on News 9 Plus. News is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
There are beautiful golf courses, there are well-played golf courses, there are great greens. But I think we are a combination of everything.
Now, because of the nature-friendly atmosphere here, plenty of water, you can hear the birds. So lots and lots of birds live on this golf course.
Every corner you have a different vista. You have the beautiful Sayadri range behind you. Just endless. It keeps going on and on and on and on. So I think no matter what floor you are, you're always slapped in the face by this most amazing view that takes your breath away for a second.
This and more. Streaming on News 9 Plus. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
जानना है तो देखिए, समझना है तो सुनिए, सीखना है तो पूछिए, और कमाना है तो खरीदिए। जानकारी, सलाह और निवेश सब एक ही सुपर ऐप पर। पैसे का सवाल है तो जवाब है मनी 9।